King Jimne Kesar Wangchuk of Bhutan visits Abu Dhabi. The Emir of Qatar visits Central Asia. Prince Johann Wenzel of Liechtenstein set to marry this weekend in Vienna, Austria. Prince Francois of Luxembourg is baptized in Fischbach. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands visits Sao Paulo, Brazil. Members of the Swedish royal family celebrate National Day. And Queen Letizia of Spain chairs a meeting in Madrid. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra, and this is your Royal Daily News for June 6th, 2023. In Tokyo, His Imperial Majesty Emperor Naruhito of Japan attended the 2023 Viola Space Concert held at the Kioi Hall. Established in 1992, the theme of this year's concert series is Love for the Viola. During the concert, the Emperor listened to various works by Bach, Schumann, Mozart, Brahms, and more. Meanwhile, Her Imperial Highness Princess Kako of Akishino attended the 70th Sankei Children's Publishing Culture Award held at the Meiji Kininkan in Akasaka. The winner of the award went to Ms. Kamiko Amane for her book entitled The Color of the Car, The Color of the Sky. It's Good to Dream. In Bangkok, Her Majesty Queen Sothera of Thailand celebrated her 45th birthday on Saturday, and on the occasion of her special day, a 21-gun salute by the Thai Royal Armed Forces took place at the Grand Palace. Meanwhile, in the throne hall at the Grand Palace, Their Majesties King Rama X and Queen Sothera of Thailand attended a ceremony on the occasion of Her Majesty the Queen's birthday. In the evening, Their Majesties attended a ceremony on the occasion of Visakha Buddha Day 2023, held inside the Temple of the Emerald Buddha at the Grand Palace. Visakha Buddha Day 2023 was officially celebrated yesterday in Thailand. According to Thailand Now, Visakha Buddha is one of the holiest days in Buddhism. It marks three major events in the life of Siddhartha Gautama, the Lord Buddha: his birth, enlightenment, and death. Quote, Buddhist scripture notes that these three events are said to have occurred on the same day in different years. End quote. In the Telefonica district in Madrid, Her Majesty Queen Letizia of Spain, as honorary president, chaired a meeting with the Fundación F de Juventud Board of Trustees. According to the Spanish Royal Court, the Fundación F de Juventud, quote, analyzes, acts, and influences aspects that affect the development of youth, placing a specific focus on their health and well-being, employment and emancipation, education and digital citizenship, and gender and values, end quote. During the meeting, discussions focused on the activities that the FAD is developing in 2023, quote, such as the campaign, Open the Door to Your Digital World, an awareness initiative aimed at parents of children and adolescents to help them become aware of the importance of occupying and getting involved in the consumption of digital entertainment carried out by minors. 3 projects to prevent hate speech were also presented. 2 of them, Hate Trackers and Educadis, are European projects in collaboration with entities from other countries in the Mediterranean area. The third is Deactivate Your Prejudices, a program carried out thanks to the support of Meta, end quote. In Barcelona, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain held an audience this morning with representatives and the president of Grupo Freixenet at Palacio Albéniz. On Monday in Madrid, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain, as honorary president, presided over a meeting with the Fundación COTEC Board of Trustees at Palacio Real de El Pardo. The purpose of the Fundación COTEC is to, quote, contribute to the development of Spain by promoting innovation in companies and in society, raising awareness in society and companies about the impact of technical changes, and facilitating the transfer of information, knowledge, and technology from the sectors, from research and universities to industry, end quote. On Saturday in Granada, Their Majesties King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain, accompanied by the Spanish Minister of Defense, Ms. Margarita Robles, presided over the 2023 Dia de las Fuerzas Armadas parade held on the Plaza Albert Einstein. Established in 1978, Dia de las Fuerzas Armadas is celebrated throughout Spain, as well as in parts of the world where Spanish armed forces are deployed, and pays tribute to those who have given their lives for Spain. This year, over 3,100 soldiers and 150 vehicles, as well as 70 aircraft, participated in the parade. On Monday in Vanviers, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, accompanied by Her Serene Highness Princess Stephanie of Monaco and Mr. Louis Ducal, attended the final of the 45th edition of the Challenge Prince Rainier III, held at the Stade Louis II. On Saturday in Monacoville, the Sovereign Prince, along with his children, His Serene Highness Hereditary Prince Jacques of Monaco and Her Serene Highness Princess Gabriella of Monaco, met with the AS Monaco Academy football team on the Place du Palais. On April 29th, the team won the final of the Gambardella Credit Agricole Cup against Clermont by 4-2 at the Stade de France. This is the 5th time the AS Monaco Academy football team has won the cup. During their meeting, the Sovereign Prince and his children congratulated the team and had a chance to talk with them about the final. Thereafter, the Sovereign Prince attended the inauguration of the installation of the monumental sculpture entitled Trois Elements by artist Bernard Benzina. The unique sculpture is located in the Mertera Extension District, formerly known as La Portier Cove, next to Larvodo Beach. In Stockholm, Their Royal Highnesses Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel of Sweden, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Estelle of Sweden and His Royal Highness Prince Oscar of Sweden, kicked off National Day 2023 by officially opening the Konliga Slottet to visitors from around the world. Meanwhile, Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden kicked off National Day in the municipality of Strängnäs. The day began with a service at the Västerviken Cathedral. Thereafter, Their Majesties attended a festive gathering at the Västerviken Park. Back in Stockholm, His Royal Highness Prince Carl Philip of Sweden presided over the changing of the guard and a 21-gun salute fired from the ship HMS Cullen. In the late afternoon, Their Majesties, the Crown Princess couple and their 2 children, the Prince couple, along with Her Royal Highness Princess Madeleine of Sweden and her husband Mr. Christopher O'Neill, attended the 2023 National Day celebrations held at the Skansen. The day ended with a reception at the Nordic Museum, hosted by Their Majesties for members of the government, Swedish Parliament, and members of the Diplomatic Corps. In Copenhagen, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark presided over the presentation of the 2023 Brain Prize Award ceremony held at the Villa Copenhagen this evening. The winners of the Brain Prize Award went to Professors Christine Holt, Aaron Schumann, and Michael Greenberg. Yesterday, Her Majesty Queen Margrethe II of Denmark participated in the inauguration of the flag of the Emergency Management Agency Bornholm, held at the EMA barracks. According to the Danish Royal Court, the new flag, quote, became the EMA's first royally inaugurated flag, end quote. On Sunday evening, Her Majesty the Queen attended the ballet performance of Les Étoiles de l'Opéra de Paris in Copenhagen. In Oslo, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway attended the opening of the 2023 North Shipping Ocean Leadership Conference and Exhibition this morning. Held every 2 years, the North Shipping Conference gathers, quote, key decision makers from all over the world to connect, collaborate, make deals, and discuss how shipping can contribute to the green shift, End quote. On Saturday in Fischbach, their Royal Highnesses Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume and Hereditary Grand Duchess Stephanie of Luxembourg, His Royal Highness Prince Charles of Luxembourg, along with members of the Grand Ducal Family of Luxembourg and the Delannoy family, attended the baptism of His Royal Highness Prince Francois of Luxembourg, held at l'Église des Fischbach. The Mass and baptism of little Prince Francois was presided over by His Eminence, Cardinal Jean-Claude Hollerich, Archbishop of Luxembourg. Her Royal Highness Princess Alexandra of Luxembourg and Count Christian Delannoy, brother of the Hereditary Grand Duchess, were named the godmother and the godfather of little Prince Francois. And on the occasion of little Prince Francois's baptism, the Corps Grand Ducal released a new photo of the popular Hereditary Grand Ducal family of Luxembourg. In Sao Paulo, Her Majesty Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, in her capacity as the United Nations Secretary-General Special Advocate for Inclusive Finance for Development, began her 4-day working visit to beautiful Brazil on Sunday. According to a press release, the purpose of the visit is to support and collaborate with public and private sector leaders to bolster progress in inclusive finance in the country. On Sunday, Her Majesty the Queen participated in a roundtable meeting on consumer financial health with leaders from the public and private sectors held at the offices of Santander. Thereafter, Her Majesty the Queen held a meeting with members of the PicPay executive team to hear how, quote, the company has been enabled by open finance and digital infrastructure and learn about their approach to financial health, end quote. On Monday, Her Majesty the Queen met with Ms. Luciana Rees, who runs a restaurant next to a bus stop that serves tapioca crepes. During their meeting, Ms. Rees informed Her Majesty about the difficulties of running a business during the pandemic and the economic downturn. Her Majesty the Queen also met with the owners of the company Dini. This morning, Her Majesty the Queen participated in a public-private roundtable meeting on Brazil's inclusive digital financial ecosystem and digital infrastructure. On Friday in Amsterdam, Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands attended a celebration on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the opening of the Van Gogh Museum. In Brussels, His Majesty King Philippe of the Belgians presided over the presentation of the 2023 Fonky Colleen Prize in Biological and Medical Sciences held at the Palais des Académies. The winners of the prize went to Professors Sarah Maria Fent and Philippe Lamy of KU Leuven. Meanwhile, Her Majesty Queen Mathilde of the Belgians presented the Queen Elizabeth International Grand Prize, the Queen Mathilde Award, to South Korean baritone Mr. Taehan Kim during a ceremony held at the Queen Elizabeth Music Chapel. On Sunday in Brussels, Her Majesty the Queen, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Eleanor of Belgium, attended the finals of the 2023 Queen Elizabeth competition held at the Beaux-Arts. The winner of the competition was Mr. Taehan Kim. On Monday, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa Bahrain, as patron, attended the 11th Mass wedding held at the Sheikh Abdul Aziz bin Muhammad Al Khalifa Auditorium at the University of Bahrain campus in Shakir. Over 1,200 couples tied the knot during the Mass wedding, making it the largest event of its kind in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The Mass wedding ceremony was hosted by the Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation. On Saturday in Abu Dhabi, His Highness Crown Prince Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan of Abu Dhabi held an audience with His Majesty King Jimne Khesan Nengal Wangchuk of Bhutan, held at the Crown Prince Court. During the meeting, discussions focused on the opportunities to further strengthen bilateral relations and enhance cooperation between the United Arab Emirates and the Kingdom of Bhutan. On Sunday, the Royal Court of Bhutan released a new photo of Her Majesty Queen Jetsun of Bhutan on the occasion of her 33rd birthday. In Amman, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II of Jordan, deputizing for His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan, held a meeting with the Secretary General of the World Tourism Organization, Mr. Zureb Paliskashvili. According to the Royal Hashemite Court, the meeting focused on ways to enhance cooperation with the World Tourism Organization to further develop the, quote, Jordanian tourism sector by building the capabilities of workers in cooperation with the Vocational Training Corporation, developing local expertise, and developing sustainable tourism, end quote. During the meeting, the Crown Prince stressed the importance of strengthening the kingdom's role as a founding member of the organization. On Monday, in Amman, His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan received letters of credence for newly appointed ambassadors to Jordan at Basman al-Sahir Palace. The newly appointed ambassadors are from Yemen and Algeria, as well as non-resident ambassadors from Kosovo, Mali, Portugal, Slovenia, Mongolia, and Nepal. Thereafter, His Majesty the King presided over the swearing-in ceremony of the new President of the Constitutional Court, Mohammed Mahadin, at Basman al-Zahir Palace. Mr. Basil Anza was also sworn in before His Majesty the King as a member of the Constitutional Court. Meanwhile, His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Emir of Qatar, began his official visit to Central Asia on Monday. The purpose of the visit is to strengthen bilateral relations, in addition to discussing a number of issues of common concern, as well as to witness various signing agreements and memorandums of understanding. The Emir began his visit in the Republic of Uzbekistan, where he held a meeting with the President at the Congress Center in the capital city. Thereafter, the Emir and the President witnessed the signing of an agreement on mutual encouragement and protection of investments, a memorandum of cooperation in the field of trade between the State of Qatar's Ministry of Commerce and Industry and the Republic of Uzbekistan's Ministry of Investment, Industry and Trade, to name a few. In the afternoon, the Emir arrived in the Kyrgyz Republic, where he was warmly welcomed by the President and the Ambassador of Qatar to the Kyrgyz Republic. On Monday, in Wales next to the sea, His Royal Highness the Duke of Kent, as President of the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, accompanied by Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence, officially named the charity's newest lifeboat, RNLB Duke of Edinburgh, in recognition of the late Duke's long-standing commitment to maritime services. In Belgrade, Their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Alexander and Crown Princess Catherine of Serbia attended the inauguration of the Brazilian-Serbian Chamber of Commerce, held at the White Palace on Monday evening. The inauguration was attended by the representatives of the Embassy of Brazil to Serbia, representatives of the Serbian Chamber of Commerce, as well as various distinguished members of the diplomatic and business community. Meanwhile, preparations are underway in Vienna, Austria, for another upcoming princely wedding. On Saturday, June 10th, His Serene Highness Prince Johann Wenzel of Liechtenstein will marry Countess Felicias von Hartig. The couple held their civil marriage ceremony last April 2023 at the Town Hall in Vaduz, Liechtenstein, with a small reception thereafter at Schloss Vaduz. And finally, in Sicily, Her Royal Highness Princess Alessandra of Hanover attended the wedding of the creative director of Aquazzura, Mr. Edgardo Osorio, and the firm's publicist and co-founder, Ricardo, on Friday evening, held at the San Domenico Palace. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, June 7th, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.